welcome to the stream. Hopefully everybody's having a great start to their weekend so far. I can't believe it's already a weekend. It's crazy how fast the weekday went by for me, at least. Today is April 8th. It's already 8th of April. Holy moly. What's that, like 1/4 of the month is already by? You don't want to blink too much. Otherwise you might completely miss the whole month. But welcome in, everybody. Let me get the stream going. In the meantime, make sure you guys check out my other social links there on screen. So last stream was Wednesday. They did come out with a new snapshot on Wednesday. They introduced the Mangrove swamp. It's a new biome. They also introduced the mangrove trees can actually be grown up from propagules, which are like their saplings. Covered all the basics in my snapshot review video on it. And then they also introduced some new loot to the ancient cities. That was the Echo Shards, which produced the Recovery Compass. I'd say it's kind of like a mid-game item, even though Ancient City would probably be kind of considered end-game, especially if you don't have to go there to get to the end dimension. I mean, what do you guys consider endgame? Stuff you do before you kill the Ender Dragon, or stuff after the Ender Dragon? I think most people would say endgame is after you kill the dragon, or as endgame the part up until you kill the dragon. Maybe if we have any stream mods in the chat, maybe we could do a poll. Actually, maybe I can do a poll. Let's see. /poll. Poll up. What does end game mean to you in Minecraft? Stuff just before killing dragon. Stuff. Oh wow, it's really short. Just before killing dragon. Just after killing dragon. Way after killing dragon. Okay, we'll leave the poll up for... I'll leave it up for 10 minutes. Okay. I started the poll. I don't know if we had any stream mods in the chat. Is Raised Grid today? So, I'm planning on doing Raised Grids on Sundays. It won't be this Sunday. I think this Sunday I'll come out the video, or I might actually aim for Mondays. Kind of conflicted because I think it'd be nicer if I uploaded Proto or the Raised Grid episodes on Mondays, but then it would also be nice to upload on the same day I stream them, and I only stream Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Wednesdays are snapshot. Typically Friday we're still working with snapshot. Saturdays are less about snapshot, and the Sundays would be the farthest day from a new snapshot. So I have the least likely to have anything to do on Friday or on Sundays. So I was thinking Sundays might work best for a raised grid. What do you guys think? Of course, yeah, Sunday is also a weekend, so it would make sense that more people could attend. See, I mean, I will probably aim for Sundays. And I also try to space my YouTube videos out. If I put them too close together, then YouTube just doesn't show to people, which is kind of sad. But that's how it works. Alrighty, let's see. I think the stream title is correct. Welcome everybody. I'm going to be working on setting up the stream. It'll take a couple minutes. But as I do that, make sure you guys are following me here on Twitch by hitting that little heart underneath the stream. You also can turn on notifications here if you want to. I'm not sure, does Twitch actually have like a like button? I know some streaming platforms have that. But yeah, I also have a YouTube channel, of course, where most of you guys probably came from, where I post some videos about snapshot reviews and all the new stuff that comes with those, and also design crazy machines and farms. Try to push the limits of Minecraft in my videos. So if you have the bell notification turned on, you won't miss out on videos as well as streams, which I announce through my community page. I have a Discord. I'm actually in the Discord voice call. If you guys ever want to join in, listen through Discord, you can. And if you're active on Discord, you can also chat in the streaming channel. It's a pretty cool perk of being active over there. There's a lot of other stuff on my Discord. Not only do I release videos and my stream notifications through there, but you can also get access to the testing server, my supporter server or sub server. And there's other little mini games you can take part in, like raised puns, where you can come up with different puns using the word ray, as well as post you guys' own progress in your worlds. Also, you see I do have a Twitter. Those of you guys that enjoy chatting over there, you guys can drop me a follow. We recently passed 5,000 followers over there. Pretty big milestone. We're making our way up to 6,000. So if you do have Twitter, make sure to follow me. Maybe we can get up to 6,000 end of the month. We'll see. I also have a Reddit where I post different videos throughout the Minecraft communities. I got a Patreon. Those of you guys that want to get extra perks and support me, because YouTube does just give me a small amount even like Twitch, they take like 50%. Patreon is a great way to support me directly. And I give perks like being access to the sub server, which will be part of the Raised Grid episode. I should have that video out on Sunday, just giving an introduction to what's all going down in Raised Grid, so you guys know what to expect. There's a lot more perks that come up with being a Patreon of mine. Of course, if you guys do have Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime, you also get a free sub to give to anybody here on Twitch. Doesn't cost you anything extra. And it's like giving away free money to a streamer, and you get all the cool benefits. But you guys, if you want to check out my benefits, !, sub will give you all of those. Alrighty, I think we're about ready to start. I feel like I'm missing something. I'll send out these announcements. And we will get going. I wasn't sure if I wanted to build the farm on the testing server or just do it in a single player world. Yeah, I think everything going. Let's go ahead and I'll quickly go through the chat. We got a new here. Gladiator, Sparky, Rage, Egarm, another first time viewer. Endgame for me is after the dragon. Okay, yeah, there's a poll still going on. If you guys want to take part in the poll, asking what do you guys consider endgame in Minecraft? We are starting the stream. I got my little banner on screen saying stream starting soon. Hey Doom, doing good. I'm excited. I can't believe it's the weekend already. Pretty crazy. How do you get mod? Just by being helpful there, Seji. Twitch does not have a like button, confirms Rage. It's interesting to see everybody's opinion on Endgame. Hey, we got Antonio himself, another great stream moderator. Mr. Wise, a first-time viewer of Workman. He says, I love your work. Awesome. I use your farms all the time. That's amazing to hear. Welcome to the stream. We also got Twitch Gamer, another first-time viewer, as well as Cloud Gamer saying hello. If you guys already, make sure to hit the follow button, which is the heart underneath the stream. Cloud says it's weird to be in the voice call with me. Yeah, if you guys want to join a voice call, hear me directly through Discord. Doom says he's super busy, he's super tired. Make sure to get plenty of sleep there. And yeah, if you guys notice anything wrong with the bot commands, we are tweaking those as we moved over to a different bot. Got Nightmare here. Scarcraft is here. Mango trees have oak and bedrock. Ah, I didn't even notice that. Actually, I don't think I even hopped into the bedrock version of the new update. So, the majority of people, the poll has finished, says, what do you consider the end game in Minecraft? Way after killing the dragon. So, not just after killing the dragon, they're like way after killing the dragon. I think my audience might be a little bit biased because people consider end game, you know, obviously most people here play their worlds much longer past killing the dragon. So that's interesting to see that. Streamlabs broke again. How does Streamlabs break? You gotta be specific there. And a cop chat. Awesome. Okay, so let's drop that overlay as well as that overlay. And hey, look at that. Minecraft is up and going. Got my foot controller and my hand controller. Sweet deal. Okay, so let's get you guys caught up on what we did so far. That looks good. So they came out with the mangrove trees and on the testing server, which is in the current snapshot. Oh, do they really want me to restart? That's kind of sad. Let's see if I can pull up Minecraft. We'll hop onto the testing server. Just gotta show you some of the stuff that we went through. It doesn't count hours. It says right there, it says 11.33 hours. It does now. There you go. It should be counting hours. So yeah, if you haven't already seen what's all new about this most recent snapshot, came out Wednesday, I do got a video on my YouTube channel. I believe I also have it linked with the, oh shoot, with the command and the title. Command title will tell you what's all going down today. Oh yeah, I guess I do gotta update that. It says 13, snapshot 13A, and we're currently on 14A. Other than that, I believe the link is correct. Yes, it is. Oh yeah, why does everything say 13? Huh. Even in my video it says 13. Okay, fix that. "14A". Awesome. So that looks pretty good.
Wait, I thought we were doing Ray's grid today.
Hey, cool, awesome. No, Raised Grid would never be on a Friday. It's gonna be on Sundays. It'd either have to be a Saturday or Sunday, just because that's when people are out of work and school. Like this time in the United States, this time, the people aren't out of school even yet in the United States. So I do kind of stream at a weird time, even though I'm in the United States. Not all the kids and adults are off school or work at this time. All right, so we got the version up. Let's see if we can hop into the server. 4 people on already. Get out early? Wow. Lucky you. Cool. Okay, so besides looking at the other updates, we started working on exactly how the mangrove trees kind of like grow. So we try to see like how small can we get them. I believe this was like the smallest we got them. It was like 4 blocks tall or something. Also see how big they got. Some of them grew roots that were like 10 blocks tall. The trees themselves grew pretty tall as well. Let's see, 26 blocks, I guess. I guess that's where Tronos was testing it. 26 blocks tall. So he was testing how big they would actually get. So I kind of understand that stuff. They do grow quite a bit different than the ones we're used to, like on a single trunk. They grow more of these legs, so they need places to place their legs. And because of that, they do a bit more searching about get that all going. So we learned quite a bit about how to grow these. Oh, that's kind of cool. This must be a bunch of them all stacked on each other. Let's see what it says. Biggest possible mangrove. And then so I wrote, never mind. That looks really cool. It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Point out 6 blocks. That's really impressive. I wonder how the logs are, because the logs are the... I wonder if I could copy this? Is this too big to copy? I think it is. Because the copy is what? This is 6. Well, it might be close. Let's see if we can copy this. I don't want to ruin their testing. So leave that. We'll do /clone. If you're getting stuck in loading terrain, then use your spectating abilities to move. Spectate somebody. Alrighty, so let's go from there to here, and then we'll do it up 50 44 blocks. Oh, there's only 7,000 blocks that copied over. I just want to see how much wood is inside. Someone said, SRC, I sent you a bunch of information about the mangrove show. Oh yeah, we'll read those. I did see that. I didn't didn't have the time to read it. Ender 7154 coming in with the raid. Thanks so much for raiding. I really appreciate that. How was your stream there? Thanks for bringing me over. We are currently playing in the latest snapshot, which is 14A. And oh, did I actually cut off some of the leaves? Oh, I did. Whatever, no matter. Oh, those? Oh, those are all logs. Oh, maybe it is thick logs. That'd be something. But anyways, the new snapshot has new mangrove trees that can grow when bone milling them. Fill from there to here with air, replace leaves. Oh, okay, that's what it looks like. Zeki the Yeti. No. Zeki the Yeet. Coming in with 5 biddies. Thanks so much for the support. Get yourself ever closer onto the biddy board. Says, you found the Twitch, not just YouTube. Yeah, I stream here 4 times a week. I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years. So I've been here for a while, but people are always learning about my streams. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the follow button, which is a little heart underneath the stream. That way you guys count as a follower. So that's pretty cool. So the branches of the mangrove can not just be in the center, they can hang out quite a bit. They actually can hang out as wide as the other ones, which is, I have to admit, pretty insane. If you guys do want to join the server, information is, I don't know if it's in the title, but it's on my Discord if you want to join. Alright, I was kind of thinking maybe try to keep the trees somewhat small. Otherwise, if you get them this big, it's pronounced Zeke. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Zeke the Yeet. I could do that rhyme. So let's hop back into our world. I think we might just work. We're either going to move my farm from here into the other world, or if we can just work in here. What do you guys want? What do you guys like to see? Would you like to be able to join the server where I'm at? And watch me build? Or is it just fine? I mean, I could just move the structure block. Like to join you? Okay. I'll just throw some numbers here and then we'll save this. It's not too difficult to actually move structures from a single player world to multiplayer. I really do like the structure blocks for that reason. So I went ahead and I saved it on my single player world. Now I just throw it in onto the server, which is currently called, what's it called? I think it's called 1913. I'll have to find it in my worlds. It's as simple as dragging and dropping. What's the world called again? It's called something weird. N something. Oh, FD. Yeah, I just put some letters in there. Okay. So move that file. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Okay, now we'll move the file over into the other world. And now I should be able to hop into the server. It should be there. Kind of a cool way of moving stuff between servers and single player. We'll just put it over here. Got a bunch of other people doing stuff over here. Doomsday is making resource packs. Anything that I need. Ooh. Not sure. Is there anything I could complain about that could be solved with a data pack? Cloud Gaming says, yo, I can make mods for you. Really? Can you message me, Cloud, on Discord? Just message me saying something like, oh, I can make mods. That way I'll keep your name in mind if I ever need some help, because I don't know how to do that stuff. Okay, so this was called FDA3. And then we go to load and load. Hey, look at that. I actually gonna load it. Should I load it twice? Sometimes when you load up something, the structure is messed up, especially redstone or rails, so it helps to load it twice. That's pretty cool. So we got this in game, so if you guys want to, you can actually hop into a server and watch me work on this. So pretty much all I did with this current one you see in front of me is this is my azalea tree farm. So you guys might recognize this. I made a bunch of different types of azalea tree farms. I made ones that are infinitely automatic, ones that take players. I made ones that produce dirt, some produce rid dirt, some produce clay, one produce mud. Also got one that produces leaves, and yeah, pretty much everything. They're like a really amazing type of tree. So I thought, well, maybe I could just throw the mangrove sapling, which is called propagule, or it's actually called mangrove propagule, thought, well, maybe I can put this inside this farm and I can just grow it up. You know? Thought that'd be cool. So that was the idea. Let's see how well it actually works. So we do have a minor bug which I reported, where these roots are supposed to be just normal roots, but they're waterlogged, which kind of messes up the water stream, as you can see. Not sure what to do about that. The tree also grows pretty big, so we're gonna have to find a way to make the tree not so big. So that way we can kind of control it. Or we put in some more TNT to blow up the pieces. What else is in this tree farm? Okay, so the way it used to work is the player would stand here, drop off saplings. Or the player would stand here, he'd get saplings from the farm, and he would place those saplings into the farm by clicking in a really weird spot. I think we're gonna keep all that. We don't need it. We don't need the stone generator part of this because unlike the other, actually I'm not too sure. What happens when you grow this up again? See how it grows these legs? These root legs. See, if I drop TNT right now, it could... I guess it doesn't actually get caught up on any of the leaves. Let's take a look at this one over here. Like, notice how the center is right here. We got 3 blocks from the center to the farthest leaf. I think this is very similar to azalea. Can you be moved in? Anybody could join. You think about the Discord chat? Anybody can join the Discord chat. The voice call, but not everybody can talk. Only if you're active. So, this waterlogging problem, that's probably a bug. So what I'm going to do is actually make a command that fixes that. So during our testing here, we don't have to worry about that because I'm pretty sure that's going to be fixed. That doesn't make any sense. I've never seen, there's no case like that in Minecraft. So to fix this, I'm actually not too sure. Let's throw in some sponges to kind of clean up the water. I just want to make sure the water is correct. I kind of forget how I set up the water. So the idea behind this tree farm is I try to keep it really simple for people that want a tree farm. You can either choose to put dupers on top or dispensers. So I try to keep that all simple. And then the whole collecting of the items, I just did water streams because it's simple. I can't remember if I put any sources along here. I don't think I did I? Let's just oh shoot, I removed that one, whatever. Okay, so far looks decent. Okay, so I must have put some sources in. I don't know where I put them in though, because this water is supposed to be a little bit longer. Oh wait, oh I know what's missing. Does that fix it? Oh, that does fix it. Okay, there was a block there. It just got blown up by TNT. And this side looks fine. So we need this side to be closer. And this side. Okay. Oh, I guess Doom, if you want to make me a resource pack, one that shows me where water sources are, that would be nice. One that can tell the difference between a water source and then flowing water like this. Yeah, so this is Minecraft flowing as faults, and then this is flowing as, or no, I guess they're both oh, it's falling, okay. Just one that can tell the difference between the water sources. Oh, it does say flowing water. Water and flowing water. Because like right now, I can't, it's really hard for me to tell what goes where. So let me quickly hop into the other world to figure out exactly where it is. Would you like a list of things I do, says Doom? Yeah. Yeah, send it on Discord. That way I could read about it. Oh yeah, I was also going to read what Semi Boy sent me some information about how these things grow. Like right now, like where's the water source? Flowing water, flowing. It'd be on this side, right? Flowing water, flowing water. Oh, this is water. Oh, maybe I put a water source right there. And then I also did one over here, maybe? Or no, over here. No, I didn't put it there. Put it somewhere here. Flowing water, flowing water. Oh, right here. I put it here. It's not the same. Whatever. I just want to fix this water so it looks like it did before. So I put one water source here. Okay, that fixed that one. And if I put one water source, I want to put it here. Is that actually going to break anything? No, it doesn't. Okay. For some reason, the other world I put it a little bit differently. Not sure why. I know I did spend a lot of time working on the water, making sure that it all flows properly, because you want the water to flow down these little holes, so the items end up down those holes and don't get stuck anywhere. Most part looks good. I mean, I could switch it and see what happens. So that was right there, and another one I put over there. So if I put water here, yeah, it almost looks exactly the same. All right. So we got the basics of the farm. I should change the name, make it something. M-tree. So we still need timings. So a lot of these timings are still needed, because what the player does is he places down the sapling. Then he has to wait a little while for it to get bone mealed. Then once it does grow, then he has to wait for the TNT to blow it up. So let's mark the center of this out. So this is the center right here. So 1, 2, 3. Or wait. 1, 2, 3. What was the... Oh, it goes out 3. Okay, so we might have to make our TNT a little bit further from the center. Because right now we're dropping our TNT right here. And there could be a leaf there. It might depend on how big the tree gets too. For now, we'll drop some TNT. Boom. So it does a pretty good job at cleaning up the tree that's underneath, but we got a bunch of it right here. So let's read what Semi sent me about the code. Infantry can be slayed wrong because echo code is actually. The rook can be a maximum of 12 blocks long and 8 blocks wide. Okay, I think we've seen look like maybe 6 wide for the roots. Length of root is, in this case, every block root consists of. Oh, I see, it's counting everything. Okay. Tallest possible root, right. The widest possible root, which is the max length. Okay. It's very helpful in visualizing it. The widest possible root and not the widest possible root. Oh, a widest possible root. Since roots don't have to go straight lines, there is multiple widest roots. Provide a second screenshot which contains it. The second screenshot is more of a diagonal, showing that the roots can be pretty long. Height of the trunk is between 8 and 9 inclusive. Any block in the roots can grow through tag doesn't count as a valid support, meaning that roots will go through those blocks to find support. Oh, so it even applies to them landing on it. When a root grows inside mud, it will change into muddy root. So you can technically make a farm where you purposely get muddy roots. That might be a fun farm to make. So like you purposely push in mud. And then you have the tree root grow into it. So the mangroves can grow through a lot of their own blocks, including mud. Or the logs can grow through a lot of stuff, and then the roots can grow through muddy roots as well as roots. Makes sense. That's very, very thorough testing there by Semi. Yeah, you can send me some code, says Jeej. All right. So we don't need any of this cobblestone stuff. I don't know what that was for. What was the obsidian for? Not sure. So this power just goes to the cobblestone, so we don't need any of that. Okay. So hopefully when this farm works, the propagules will fall down, and once again we'll be able to collect them. Oh, actually no, it's supposed to be a water stream over there. Ah, there. So like the player sits here and wonder what the stair was for. Because I don't think you would want to be on the stair. Anyways, collect the proper gears and you place them up against the side of this stair right here. The trap door opens and closes so that you're not constantly placing them in faster than the machine can destroy them. That looks good. And we don't need this because actually, what was that even used for? I suppose it's oh, that was to block it so the player couldn't place it anymore or something. I can't quite remember. But yeah, we don't need that anymore. Also don't need this. This is the part that pushes the dirt from the other type of trees upwards. Okay. Looking a little better. Oh yeah, we need a different. This is a mechanism that determines when to plant the next tree. So we need something that tells the machine when to plant the next tree. I guess that's supposed to have some dirt here. Actually, do they change it so that mud is converted over? Okay, no, mud's no longer converted. Okay. Just checking. So let's make our little command that removes the leaves, or removes. What we want to do is destroy, or we want to convert these that are waterlogged into non-waterlogged ones. Yeah, that's probably the command we'll do there. But I think I just want to make the command go straight across. Otherwise, I'll destroy those two water sources I have in the corner. Which I don't want. Okay, so I think I'll just use two commands to do this. So we'll do fill from there to here. Oh yeah, that's true. It's not checking for. I guess we could do, yeah, we could do it with one. I always think about killing sources, but well, in that case, we could do it from here. To the opposite side. So we want to look for, do I convert them just to normal roots? A lot of types of roots in the game now. We want to replace the roots but we want to do waterlogged true. Okay, that did work. Awesome. Awesome. Then we'll paste that command in there. And just like that, should be able to fix that problem. And then we'll take this command. Every time we run the machine, we'll just have it power this command. Probably right here, right before it blows it up. Is the points thing fixed? Oh yeah, that's good. So I think we're ready to try to run the farm. With this command, we should be able to run it without worrying about the bug causing problems. Now, the next thing I want to do is see a tree. Oh my goodness, these trees are getting massive. Let's see if we can get rid of most of this tree. Leaves. Fill with, no. Fill with air, replace leaves. There we go. Ah, okay. So I kind of see how the trunk goes. Not doing the same thing, but we'll do log. Cool. What I was trying to do is I'll try and limit the height of these trees. So let's put in a block. So typically the way I like to design farms is I first start out by just making a farm that's not very efficient and instead just works. Like the idea is just to get something that works. So, what part of the machine turns this thing on? Oh, it's just frozen. Okay. So then the player would be... Can I do this? Okay, I guess I can flick that switch. Not sure what the stairs are for. Because I think you're supposed to sit here and then aim. Actually, I don't know where you're supposed to aim. Let's grab our spyglass. Oh, I think it's supposed to be over here maybe and aim. So right now our water is stronger on this side than that side. So we're ended up getting pushed over here. Because if you stand here, you need to aim on one side. Let's move our water back by one. Not sure why I have it there. Okay, how's this? Okay, so now we're not being pushed. So we can stand this corner. We can aim there. If we click, it actually places the proper gear in over here. Kind of cool little trick. Oh, I guess it was kind of laggy. It was a little bit delayed. Okay. But it did grow a tree, and it grew it really short, which is good. Because, I mean, for now, we really want to keep it kind of small. Welcome in, Exat. So that's good. And the command blocks worked, right? Yeah. Command blocks convert over the water versions into non-water versions. That's good. So let's just, oh, what is that? Oh, that's just a vine? Wait. No, no vine there. So let's go ahead and push this button. Drop the TNT. Oh, it works pretty good. Okay, so I'm not sure the TNT will actually be able to break. Oh, is this one still waterlogged? Wait. Is their commands not working? Oh, how did those get waterlogged last time? Let's push the TNT. I just want to see if they'll actually blow those up or not. Like, they're sticking out of the water, so they should be able to get blown up. So that, okay, that one got blown up. It depends on how low you let the TNT get. If it gets too low, the angle is in such a way that it thinks it's protecting it. Hey, Packwin. Ooh, I don't know what to say about this. I mean, the rest of the tree blew up. See, when blocks like this get left behind, then it can change how the water flows, which ultimately can prevent some loot from getting collected. If it doesn't get collected, that means it gets destroyed by the TNT. Okay, so it does seem like it might be a little bit of the randomness with the TNT explosion. Let's try that again. Oh. When's the command? Oh, we don't have our detection system. Okay, that's why our command's not working. So what we need to do is we need a way for this thing to recognize when the proper... Why did the proper go sit there? Right? It already grew a tree. Oh, I see. That must be a client-side bug. Interesting. It appears it's gone, but it's not really gone. So how can we detect and tell the game that, or tell our machine that the tree has grown? Typically, you do this by a couple different ways. Checking the trunk. We don't have a trunk here though, because the propagule just vanishes. It's not replaced with a block, it just vanishes. So we can't detect that the propagule leaves. So first thing I'll do is probably, let's move this somewhere else. We have a nice spot where we can do some testing. Got dirt. So, I want to see how many updates this thing makes. Let's throw in a piston just for visualization. So you place it in, that's one update. Bone mill it. Bone mill it. Okay, so those aren't updates. Okay, now those are updates. So I guess every time it attempts to grow but it doesn't. So it can't grow because it doesn't have the supporting blocks. Does it? I can't remember if it accepts dirt or not. I think it does. I just don't want it to like be doing false updates. Okay, let's make this bigger. We got plenty of room above it. So it did ultimately make an update at the very end, but it made tons of updates between there and the end. Hey, welcome in, Mikey. So what do we learn from this? Learn it's kind of difficult to actually tell when the tree grows. How else could we detect the tree grew? I mean, ultimately, the propagule did vanish. Sam the Beaver says, tree farm, isn't that worth it for the effort? Are you saying it's not worth it for the effort, or is worth it for the effort? I mean, people definitely would like to have the mangrove wood types and stuff. This is a full-size tree. Other thing you could do is you could try to detect when a root is placed in, because then you know the tree grew, or you could detect when a vine is placed in. The tree is pretty sporadic. So what happened to this one? This one, it kind of grew sideways. So I kind of ignored our little block that we had up here. Let's blow it up, see how well it does. I don't want the blocks to get too high. So the TNT down this low, it shouldn't destroy the block in the center, which I believe a mud block is similar blast resistance as other stuff. It seems like with these root blocks here, they don't really affect the water stream that much, because they are kind of lined up. Like even if this whole thing was solid roots, the way we have our water positioned, it's doing a really good job at like moving the items around them and getting them back to the storage thing. I say, yeah, having it farmable is kind of less efficient than manually. True. You can use a skulk sensor to detect the growth, right? I could try it. I think it can tell block changes. Yeah, it might be able to detect it. We will have skulk blocks in this version. That's true. We should try that out. You might see how useful skulk blocks actually are. Typically when I think of skulk blocks, they listen to like so many different things, it's almost overwhelming. So where should we put them? Root can spawn here, I think. Where's here? Yes, I'm paying attention. Yeah, rook can actually spawn there. That's true. We've had that in our testing before. There is a piston pushing mechanism underneath of this. I think I left that part in. Yeah, there's still a piston underneath there. Then again, I left that part in. Okay. So we can push up any blocks that's there. Sedges, I sent the whole root spawning class. Okay, thank you. So yeah, skulk blocks can detect stuff like 8 blocks away. Oh yeah, they can detect stuff through stuff. I'm just thinking like every little item that falls off the tree is going to make a splash, and we'll have to account for all that. But let's start with the basics. So the basics is you plant mangrove here. Then you want the skulk to listen. Then when something changes, we want to go off. So I think we might want to keep this skulk contained. Like prevent it from always listening. Oh yeah, by the way, Easter's coming up. Kinda excited for that. I feel like I should. You know, when you're like a kid, you always get like the Easter baskets and you hide them. I feel like I want to make my own Easter basket and have someone hide it for me. I'm actually eating Easter candy right now. Got some old Easter candy from last year or 2 years ago. Okay, let's just give that a try. So what we need to do is, I'm not sure where to put the skulk sensor, but let's just make sure it's within 8 blocks. Does it really not hear this? Wait. Does it not hear because it's in creative or something? Oh, no, server's lagging. Server is restarting. That's what it says at least. Where is it? Yeah, I think it is restarting. Okay. There it is. Okay, it's really close. So we'll tweak this a little bit. I think that should work. Oh, the server really crashed again. Might have to work on this in my single player world. If the snapshot's just too unstable. What do you guys think if I change over so that the chat's not so spammy? So like when it comes to like the refresh command and stuff, maybe I think I can now have my bot actually whisper that stuff to you. In Twitch. So it wouldn't be so spammy. Like the refresh command and the points thing and that stuff, I could actually have the bot whisper that to you. How many of you guys check your whispers on Twitch? Maybe can one of the stream mods do a poll asking how many people check their whispers? And if you're gonna do a poll, make sure to tell the rest of other stream mods. Yeah, I just thinking because like some of the chat gets kind of spammy, and I don't even see people's messages because they get pushed out of the way by other people just checking their points or checking their hours. Because our bot, I mean, the bot does need, I think the refresh command, I think technically needs to be in the chat so the bot can read it. But like the points thing and the hours thing, I think that could be whispered. I mean, it's even possible. I don't really know how that all works, but possible to have the stuff whispered to the bot as well. Can you build somewhere else, Seji? That's why I don't like working with skulk sensors. Because when he's building something, it's gonna activate it. Yeah, skulk sensors are like really annoying to use in multiplayer where other people are doing stuff around you. But let's go ahead and let's contain it for now. So now, if I place in the proper gill, I only heard maybe one noise. Plus, I think this is a ghost block right here. Yeah. Hey. See, like just like Seiji walking around the water activates the skulk. Okay, we can put a little bit more insulation in. Trying to focus the powers of the skulk. Can't really put anything on this side because that's where the water is. We might move where the actual detector is to somewhere else. I see. So checking for 12 should be enough. Is that what it is? Is the signal of 12 is for block placement, or what is that, block change? Is block place. I guess we want block to be removed. So I guess we should probably figure out what that is. So let's throw down a comparator. I don't know if I have room in your book. Book and quill. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do have one of those books. Okay. So, how should we do this? Should I have someone grow a tree? Then I detect what, or no, yeah. Ah, shoot. Did it actually grow? The thing is, it grows so fast. So you place it, then it grows, and it can't detect the new signal. So I think we need to keep the shulker like protected with the wool. Didn't detect the placement. I did detect the placement, pretty sure. So this is a ghost block. See? It did a 12. But it didn't detect it growing because it grew so fast right afterwards. How did you get 1,000 Gordy? Gordy points? Not sure. There's a few ways you can do it. Participate in a raid. Just by chilling in the stream, following, donating bits, donating money, subbing. All that stuff will get you points, I think. So how do we do this? We if we have it like this, then we have a piston that pulls, or no, piston that pulls that block down. I kind of wish the wool was like see-through so I could kind of see where stuff was. Let's see. Did I pull it down? Oh yeah, pull, or is it up? Or I guess I can extend it. What happens when it extends it? Does it notice the piston? Ah. Oh, it actually pushes power down into this block. Or no, it bud powers it. Okay. Okay, let's put the piston down one lower. So hopefully I'll have it lower, and then we'll do. So that doesn't activate the skull sensor. So if it's up like that, then it doesn't detect anything. It's completely surrounded by a wall, which is good. And then we'll lower it when we want to detect it. So we'll place in this. We'll place in the sapling. Well, I'm just gonna call it sapling. So that's a ghost block there. I wonder, should we? Is there a bug report on that? Could report that. I don't think that happens in single player. I think that only happens in multiplayer. Okay, let's just search. Propagule ghost. Bone meal creates a ghost block. Okay, I guess that's already reported. Growing. Bone meal creates a ghost block. Have a ghost block. Okay. Yeah, I think that pretty much describes what we're seeing. Awesome. I don't have to make a bug report. Detect the propagule placement with an observer, then lower the wool down. Yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping to do. But remember, the observer is also going to detect the bone milling of the propagule. Piston extension is a different signal strength. Oh, that's true. I could also use that. I'm not sure what it is because it's called block placement. Let me put a different block in here. That's 12. Oh, it doesn't actually detect that? Or no, it's powered right now, right? Or no? It just looks powered. Really, it doesn't detect it when you move a block in like that. Huh. Who knew? I do not cannot connect to a server. Make sure you read what it says. Information is on my Discord. Welcome in new viewers. If you guys are new, make sure you hit the follow button, which is a little heart. If you guys are enjoying the stream, you don't miss out on future ones. Getting ever close to next big milestone of 43,000 followers. So I appreciate everybody's been clicking that throughout the stream. And your name will also come on in front of everybody. I'm also wanting to see what the what does the skull consider the growing of it. We're supposed to use, are we supposed to use a comparator or no? Yeah, I think we're supposed to use a comparator, right? Comparator tells us the type of signal, where redstone tells us the distance. It's like been over a year ago since we've first seen shulkers. Okay, so I just want to see what happens. Because nothing happens there. Stage 1. Oh! All those blocks got placed in and then it didn't detect anything. Whoa! Okay, let's just... We'll do that again, make sure actually she's working properly. So that puts off a signal of 12, like we'd expect. Oh, what was that? Try it again. Let's put this a little bit closer. Yeah, there's no signal from that. Oh. Redstone is blocking the growth. Yeah, it probably is. I guess I could put it over here. But the tree itself isn't actually making signals when it grows. Nothing. It doesn't seem anything. Like all these leaves are probably being placed in, vines, propagules, roots, logs. Can't we just place a few dirt blocks besides comparators that can tell if there is a root? Yeah, the thing is, a root can be, it could be anywhere along here. I mean, you could do that. I don't know. I mean, in the farm, we'd have to place like observers all along this thing. Would take up quite a bit of room. So I don't know if I really want to do that. Okay, just thinking. Let's see if there's a bug report on this. Skulk sensor tree. Tree cactus don't trigger skulk sensors. Tree growth. Hmm. Trees resolved. Resolved. Invalid. Physical motion. If you're careful, there is some sensors by sneaking. This is a feature request. I wonder if that's a feature request. Is it because nothing actually places in the blocks? Like, in other cases, the player is placing in the blocks, or maybe Enderman's placing in blocks. I don't know what else places in blocks. Feature request. Trees, cactus, sugarcane, bamboo not trigger skulk sensors when grown. Don't make noise, and nothing in the change log indicates they're supposed to make vibrations. So what would be the difference between like a player placing a block and a tree growing? Is it like supposed to be like the player's hand moving? Like when you place a block, like your hand moves? And it also makes like a thudding noise? Could you detect when the propagule disappears? See, even the propagule disappearing doesn't make update. I mean, you can detect it with the observer, but the observer detects everything. It detects every time the tree or the sapling tries to grow, but doesn't actually grow. Does a skull detect normal tree growth or skulk? I don't think so. I mean, that's what the bug report was all about. Observers would provide a working solution. Isn't bone meal ineffective? Yeah. Like when I always design a farm, I always design first farm I design is always going to be a more of a simple farm. I don't really care about efficiency or other perks. Just try to get something to work. Okay, we could try the observer thing. I'm just wondering why exactly what makes skulks not detect when a tree grows. Like I understand it doesn't make a noise, right? And skulks listen to vibrations, which noises are. Trees make an audible noise on growth, yet it doesn't set off skulk. I don't think it makes a noise, does it? To me, bone melee makes a noise. Oh, it does make a noise. I think that was just something that popped off. Activated it. Because it kind of makes like a leaf noise, doesn't it? When it. Even call generator doesn't. Call generator doesn't get detected. Whoops. But you break and it does. I mean, it does make a noise. I mean, I can see why they don't want to add this, because this would complicate stuff. Let me look into this a little bit more. I just want to see exactly, because they did change some of the wordings on the different skulk stuff. So down here on the Wikipedia page is the different stuff. I think we're talking about 12, which is block place. Block destroyed. See, yeah, the block isn't really destroyed. It just vanishes. The property code just vanishes and then the tree's placed in. So I don't know. If you use a dispenser with a snowball and a target block, like see if something physically there. I think we could do without that. That's essentially how my old Chorus fruit farm worked. I don't know if you guys remember that. It had a had a skeleton that was constantly shooting, and when the arrows wouldn't go through, then you know that there was something blocking it. It was really janky. I'm just trying to see what other options we have. We got damage eating projectiles. Block change. A block is placed on a lectern. An item is added or removed. Candle is placed on a cake. Block change seems like maybe the closest, because right, like the block is there, then it's not there kind of thing. Hit ground, electro swimming, flapping, step. Okay. I don't really see anything that would be too useful for us. Let's go back to the observer thing. The observer thing is going to be annoying just because you don't know exactly where you need to detect it. "14A", yeah. Yeah, we're in 14A. Is that what it says? Oh, yeah, I updated that right now. I think now it should be right. Info test. What, does it really not let me? Does it really give me, oh, there it is. Yeah, I updated that, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could just detect just one side, because the game always puts in four-sided. Like, it makes sure to put roots on all four sides, right? So... So we don't have to do all four sides, we could just do one side. And I think this side here is the most open. Like, I mean, the most open as in there's not as much redstone stuff underneath of it. Let me just double check. Yeah, I guess we could put it there too. There's nothing really there. Something like that. And then this would update at least 2 different times. Because update when it grows. And then it would also update when it's blown up, right? Let's just... Can we drop TNT down here? Ah, so far those holes haven't got plugged up yet. What? Did not really make update? Oh no, oh yeah, I destroyed the... Wait. Did the redstone signal not go to the piston over here? Or did I just not hear it? And, oh yeah, our command block's still not working. That definitely updated that. Oh, yeah, that did update it. Okay. Oh, I have pistons. I forgot. I have the piston noise turned down or whatever. So why did I get 2 updates? Oh, probably our redstone here is pointing into something. There is a piston down here. Okay. So that's not too bad. I mean, technically I could place a block here. And that would still power that over there. It's not too bad. Just trying to think of the whole skulk thing. I was, you know, at one time, I was pretty excited about skulks because it was like, oh yeah, they can do this and that. And but then you think about, okay, well, they don't detect trees growing and other things like sugar cane and stuff like that. How useful are they? Okay, so let's try this again. Maybe should I turn on the explosions, pistons? Maybe I should just move this. Move it there maybe so I can kind of watch it. Wait. Does the tree grower not produce updates? I thought they fixed this a long time ago. So that's gonna cause update. Oh. Oh, that is weird. Wait, it's a ghost block. You just constantly break it. That's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, okay. So maybe observers don't detect the trees grow either? What? Watch you a long time and watching the stream, you can do whatever you want while watching. Oh, you're answering Semi's question. Thanks for answering that, Semi. Yeah, you can lurk. Do exclamation mark lurk. I'll explain what it's all about. Oh yeah, why did the bot stop the word cage? Maybe it doesn't like Nick Cage. Uh-oh. Okay, let's put some observers down some other places to see how this works. Yeah, let's put some here, maybe. Waterlog stuff is really annoying. Are these blocks actually stopping it? Oh, okay, maybe they are. Does that one work? Apparently these blocks are also hurting. Oh, I got a bee nest. Okay, so so skulk blocks. What? What? I mean, this is a bug from a long time ago. Maybe I should write that in the message there, CG. Said tell people that once they talk, then lurking stops. A daylight sensor. Daylight sensor maybe we could detect when. Because I believe underneath the leaves, the sky is slightly different. So it's 13. So no matter how many leaves there is, it's always 13. Or at least one less. So it's 14 here, 15 here. 15. Yeah, I thought they changed it so that trees can detect when their leaves are placed in. How how can I do this? So I put a normal oak sapling here. I'll put some observers reading different parts of it. Then we will stick in pistons. That are pushing a block. Oh, they did update. Oh, that's the log, I guess. The log updated probably. Let's put this one. So this one's reading not the sapling change, but it's reading if a log change. And then I'll put one. Maybe just put it up here or something. We'll throw one over here too. Doom says good news. I like good news. Yeah, working prototype for texture pack. Awesome. What do we change about this? Oh, propagate. Let's get. Now we want the other thingy. So update that one. Update that one. Oh, both these updated. There's just leaves behind them, right? So is it observers work on other stuff, right? This one didn't update though. Oh no, nothing grew here. Okay. So I think observers are supposed to work. Giraffe says he has an awesome idea. What's your awesome idea? So maybe let me check the bug report. Observer tree. Observer and tree logs are not updated by trees. Okay, so this bug report was 2020. Block states are not updated by tree growth. Duplicate. Fixed. So I'm not sure which part they're talking about here. Oh, this bug report was made back in 18. It wasn't fixed until 20. Wow. So it took 2 years to fix that bug. When a tree grows leaves in front of it. That was fixed similar time. I think this is what we're looking for. Observer detected leaf. Okay, I think we can make a bug report. I don't see anything similar. Hey, Frox. Servers don't detect mangrove leaves when tree grows. Affected version is this version. 14A. When a mangrove tree grows, the leaves don't update any observers. This is different than other tree types. I think that should explain it. Let me click that. Here's the bug report if you guys want to upvote it. Also, it's already in my Discord. If you guys want to keep track of it and see how it evolves over time. Bug on mangrove leaves and observers. Oh. Huh. Is it just for roots? Oh, maybe it is just for the roots. I guess I could edit it. Yeah, I guess we only did test roots. I should be able to edit this. Where's the edit button? Somewhere around here? Or is this it? Ah. Roots. Thanks for catching that. Yeah, we were testing leaves on the other thing. Mangrove grows the roots. Don't. This is different than other tree types. And their blocks. Okay. It might be, I mean, it might be related to the leaves too. I don't know. So I guess the question is, will this bug be fixed? If it is fixed, then we can detect the trees this way. You can't switch to survival. Make sure to read the message that pops up when you join the server. I guess how many of you guys think this bug is gonna get fixed? I think it's gonna get fixed just because, right? Observers detect the logs, they detect the leaves. I'm guessing they also detect maybe the vines. They just don't detect the roots, which seems like it's part of the tree. So I think we could go forward designing this. I think there's a very high likelihood that this should get fixed eventually. I guess if we did have it work like this, what we do is we just, once a tree grew, it'd make a pulse. And then with that pulse, we would run it into, see, typically this observer would pulse, but we wouldn't use that anymore. So that signal has to go from here over to here. And then from here it goes I kind of forget what this part does. Some parts I tore up. Let's just we'll just knock that out. Oh yeah, we want to go to that piston. Can I go to the piston right away? Probably. So it's just from there over to there. Not sure what that goes to. Nothing over there anymore. So after the tree grows, we want the signal to go to this piston. We want, in case there is a, like right here, in case there is an actual root there, we want this to push up. So, and then after it goes there, we want it to go, I don't know what this does. I think one of these is supposed to stop the dispenser from constantly powering, but let's not worry about that. We could put in this weird stuff later because I kind of designed this for something else, so it's possible that we don't even need that anymore. So we'll just say it goes in there. It also goes that way. When it goes this way, what it does is it pushes up the root. It also pushes down this. And that's going to send a signal to this, which will eventually open the trapdoor again. So we place a new one. And it's also going to send it over here, which is going to drop the TNT. Let's just push it manually and see what happens. Hey, yeah, the explosions do occur. Awesome. Giraffe said, I don't understand the reasoning behind certain blocks change, not making vibrations. Shearing sheep makes one. I think it's like the player, like the player's action, like reaching out. You kind of have to imagine it, but reaching out, shearing the sheep, that's what's causing it. Or in this case, the game just like plops a tree and doesn't really make stuff. I think they kind of have a case for not doing it. Okay, thank you, Doom. Oh, Giraffe is testing it right now? Okay. You can still use Skulk for wireless transfer, but use the observer to detect the change. Activate Skulk. That's true. I really don't want to. For most cases, Skulk is not. It's not good to do wireless transfer because technically it has to be like a nice clean spot for the signal to get sent. It can't be anything disturbing it. So I'll probably not use Skulk too much as a way to transfer signals. So far, even our blocks here aren't really stopping the tree from growing really big. Unless that's how it was before. Maybe I need to make like a little bit bigger area. I'm hoping it to keep the tree kind of small, even if it costs more bone meal, just to simplify everything. So far, none of the branches has blocked off the TNT location. What do you got here? Old TNT? Oh, that's scary. I don't want to place it down. I know how old TNT works. You place it down, you can't pick it back up again. Welcome in, Sweezy, first time viewer. So I think it's working pretty well. Let's just pretend. Place that in. It grows a tree. Hopefully they fix it so it activates this redstone. And that will activate the TNT, blow it up. But we want to keep the tree short. I can't even tell, did something else create an update? What would create a second update? Oh yeah, those are really cool. What are these? Propagules? I'm kind of afraid to place them. Oh, upside down ones. Oh, that's cool. I wonder, the upside down ones. Oh. Why did oh, we have an observer signal over here. Then we have to convert that to. We don't want to drop blocks off, so we slow it down a little bit. Okay. I was like, why is this block up there? Let's try. As soon as it tries to grow, it updates it. Hey, it's Spoopy. Alright, I'm pretty impressed with the current setup. So there's kind of like two bugs that are kind of preventing us from going further with this. So one is the roots are waterlogged, which they shouldn't be. And second is you can't actually detect the roots when they're placed in. Is that a cursed chest? What is that? Oh my goodness, that is so cursed. I did not know you could do that. So cursed. Right, so you open that side, open this side. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, if you put those in, if you put all your shulker boxes, Doom into a chest, and then you can just give me the special, you know, pick block MBT tag a chest. Give it to me, and then I can put into save thing. Hopefully it doesn't go over the limit. But yeah, so there's two bugs I'm waiting for to get fixed. Besides that, I think next thing is probably trying to get the tree to be lower, or maybe have it so that we have two TNT dupers. One to blow it up lower, and then one blow up higher. You don't have to be on the server for your points to go up or your watch time to go up. That's all based on watching the stream, not related to the server. So yeah, I don't know how to handle this next. I think we'll continue this on Saturday, but before you guys leave, we're gonna have fun by raiding a fellow Minecrafter. And as I get that set up, we'll pop this on the screen so you guys can check out other social links and all that good stuff. Make sure you follow me here on Twitch so you don't miss out on future streams. That's the little heart underneath of this stream. Of course, got a YouTube channel where I do videos about the latest snapshots, cool things what you can do with all these cool new features, and also pushing the possibilities of Minecraft. I love doing all that kind of stuff over there. So make sure you guys are subscribed. It's also have that bell notification. Who is all streaming? Oh, quite a few people are playing Minecraft. Let's see what we all got going on. Some people doing speed runs. Oh, someone's actually playing one block at a time. Oh, it's Bruno. Let's see. Is he actually playing survival? Oh, he is.
Place is here. Only a couple more.
Oh, he is. Okay. Okay, let's watch Bruno play one block at a time. We did that. That was a lot of fun. So we're gonna raid him. Because we did play one block at a time and that was fun. You guys will really enjoy this. So we're going to be rating none other than Bruno. He brings a lot of hype to his streams. And he's currently playing one block at a time, which is the April Fool's snapshot. But he's playing a survival and he's seeing... I think he's just trying to like probably beat the game. Looks like he's trying to go into the nether right now. So we'll head over there with a raid. As always, when we do these raids, Wildy got us covered. Want to copy the raid message you see in chat. Everybody highlight that, copy it with Control C. And then when we hop into his stream for a raid, we'll do Control V. Give him some hype. Also throw some emotes along with it. Like I said, I've known Bruno for ever since he was here on Twitch. He plays a lot of different types of extreme styles of Minecraft right now. He's playing one block at a time. He's also played like hardcore, plays hardcore, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and we'll be rating him. I want to thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I really appreciate you just hanging out, hopping on the server. All that stuff really means a lot. And I couldn't do it without you guys. So thanks for all the support. Make sure to drop Bruno a follow.